And we are about to let these boys rest a little bit. All right. We've got PGF weight classes at the first ever Twisters Underground qualifier tournament. We've got a 145-pound bracket, 155-pound bracket, 170, 185, 205, and heavyweight brackets. And then we have two women's divisions under 35, 135 pounds and over 135 pounds. So we got a couple little round robins for you guys today. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'm going to pass you off to the great and powerful Nunchuck himself. Chucketh, my boy. Up first, we got Chris Capshaw and Jeff Estrada. Estrada's going to pull guard on bottom. Estrada's 14 years old. By far our youngest competitor today. Looking like he's going to try to put together some offense from bottom here against Chris Capshaw. Chris Capshaw is a professional MMA fighter out of NXG. He's very strong, heavy wrestling pressure. He's a tough day at the office for anybody. Good submission defense. Capshaw trying to weigh heavy on Jeff's guard. Jeff looking to keep these frames inside. Can you see the timer? Can you push it like towards that twister's bender? Yeah, perfect. And now we're back to a passing position. The young Estrada is looking pretty technical and pretty powerful at the age of 14 years old. Looks like he's got a very nice little guard, keeping good frames and stuff like that. He's going to have to get on offense a little bit if he's going to start to steal any kind of potential decision as we get down to 3.5 minutes left in this 6-minute match. PGF rules today, submission only. However, if it does go to a draw, we will make a decision based off of action. And, of course, the winners of these matches are going to wind up getting a chance to grapple the winners of our Decatur qualifier that's going to set up our first ever Alabama Twisters championship belts at the next Twisters Invitational. Let's see some offense, guys. It's submission only. The only way to win is to sub them. Let's go. Take some risks. Like I said earlier, Estrada doing a really good job using his frames. We definitely got to see him start to see if he can take advantage. Oh, and Capshaw passes the hips and a little side control. First pass of the match in this 6-minute submission only tournament.
2 minutes.
Capshaw going to look to see if he can take advantage of this little modified crucifix with his legs. Now he's starting to take the crucifix position underneath the neck. He's got one hand underneath the neck, it looks like. Oh, I think his hands are connected. He's got him in a tight spot. Oh, this is a very tight spot. Estrada looks like he's game, though. It looks like he's not trying to give it up. Oh, and we get a tap. 6-point kill for Chris Capshaw in round 1. Nice work, fellas. Great match. Very powerful. Very powerful. Next, we're going to go to 170.
Yeah. So it's going to be,
Brady. Caleb.
yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, this next we're going to go to the 170 bracket. It's going to be Brady Brooks and Caleb Mays. This is going to be one of the best matches in the first round for sure. Both of these guys, very game. Get to see these guys scrap it out in the gym all the time. We're on the timer. They're going to hug it out a little bit, have a little scrap for the boys. 6 minutes, submission only. Brady looks to make a little knee pick and pulls off of it. Caleb not having it. Already back up to their feet. Caleb Mays looking to see if he can make some kind of Darce or Mars attempt out of this from the bottom. He's going to have to be a little more effective with his knees as Brady looks to try to pressure pass and get to this side control position. So, passes the hips, side control. Now all the way to the mount. Beautiful mount from Brady Brooks. Looking to see if he can start to catch this top side underhook and put him in the chopping block. Caleb doing good, staying patient, being calm. Everything here in this position is about that top side arm that you see Brady attacking with his left side. Oh, Caleb goes to try to make a play out the back door. Brady's caught his arm. He's got him in a tight little razor lock right there. A little arm bar, little modified position. Boom, 3-point play from Brady Brooks. 3-point arm bar. Nice little break for Brady Brooks in the first round. Very powerful. So 2 matches down, we've had a rear naked choke and an arm bar. Not bad. 6 points and 3 points. Then we're going to go to the 185-pound division. Up next, guys, we're going to go Chris Qualtrough and David Cooper. Did I say his name right?
Yeah.
B+ on the name pronunciation. You guys have been watching the PGF for a minute. You might recognize our boy Dave Cooper right there. Played in season 5, been in several qualifiers we've had. PGF veteran, TurboTax, but Chris right here looking to stay on offense. A brown belt from here at Om Jiu-Jitsu. Very good submission attacks, background in wrestling. This is an interesting matchup. Boom, Chris on his neck, looking to try to score this 6-point play early against Dave Cooper.
high ground position. Just trying to work the side triangle here.
Chris got a nice look at this side triangle and this arm here on the other side. Gonna see if he can make good on a 3-point break right here. He's got Dave in a super tight spot.
Dave was able to capture the leg in between his legs to kind of break that position open, and now he's made his way to top. Now Chris likes to play this octopus guard here, but Dave has a good tight waist on the other side.
First round matchup, black belt versus brown belt. Not bad. The boys very technical, very savvy.
Yeah, and our boy Chris just walked in here in a police officer uniform, took off the badge, took off the belt, threw the rash guard on, and said, "Let's get it popping."
You can tell by those shorts he's a man of the people.
Yes, sir.
Nothing like coming to wrestle a couple of the boys on your lunch break.
Oh no, dude.
Now we're gonna stand up. Look like we're gonna see a little wrestling. Chris back on this head and arm choke. Chris with the most offensive plays so far. Dave looking to be a little sneaky with a little short Americana to counter right there. Oh, now Chris looking to make a good switch to this Marstrom bottom right here. He's gotta try to roll to the side. Yeah, he's starting to see if he can tilt Dave on his shoulder. As long as Dave stays shoulders flat to the ground, it's gonna be really, really hard. But now Dave comes up. Let's see. Oh, and now Dave's past the guard on the top position.
Yeah, Dave's super hard to finish from any front headlock situation. I think I've put him in a front headlock and we went through 8 transitions and then he finds his way out. So,
If you've watched Dave roll before, he definitely, like, this is the story of it. Somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna go in here and grab this cat and rough him up and try to get him out of there quick, and he weathers the storm and then winds up weighing heavy on him. Man, he's got like a really disheartening type of game to deal with, especially if you like really waste a good squeeze trying to get him out of there, and then he's always there in the later part of the matches. Man, it's like the boogeyman.
Terminator, cuz.
We got about 90 seconds left right now. So far, I gotta say that Chris has got the more offensive plays. I think that this is a good look from Dave Cooper, but he's got to be able to get in some type of offensive or submission position to try to steal the decision. Chris making good use of this octopus hook on the top side with his left arm. Now Dave flattens him out and starts to pass. With these higher level guys, there's just such an intricate battle happening with like the tilt of their shoulders, staying on your side versus being flat and being pinned. Right here is kind of everything back and forth in these exchanges. "35 seconds, guys." Dang, Dave's got him in a nice tight darce. This one looks like a very deep attempt right here. Oh, this is tight. This is the deepest submission attempt. He got him. Dave Cooper, TurboTax, aka the Boogeyman. I'm telling you, he just sticks around in these matches and just knows that that's when to take the shot. What a savvy play from Dave Cooper. 6 points. Shout out to Chris. Chris has been in the building for 10 minutes. and it's already had 6 of those minutes were a match.
Yeah. Good match.
Awesome match. That was a great match, man. Like I said, black belt versus brown belt. Dave Cooper catches the win there.
And that was vintage Dave Cooper. He weathers the storm. He's like the Terminator. He's hard to kill, and he'll come back and get you in the end if you're not careful. Do you want to go back to 145, or do you want to go to 205 next?
Yeah, we do need to go back to 45, don't we? We don't have any 55s over there.
I don't see any here, so there's none. There's none in this, so I don't think we have anyone.
In all the other brackets, we still got to do 3 matchups. Best 2 out of 3 anyways.
Yeah.
And those will honestly just make it dope. Those will be the cooler brackets at the end anyways.
So we're going to move here, is that what you're saying? Or no?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we got Jacob Lamar and Seth.
Next, we got Jacob Lamar and Seth Burgett. Both of these guys have been in the Alabama Jiu-Jitsu and MMA community a very long time. Definitely trained together. Boom. Seth, a former wrestler at I believe Oak Grove High School. Nice little single leg play. Jacob Lamar looks to take the bottom position, make use of these butterfly hooks. It's funny enough, after seeing Jacob get his black belt, all of a sudden, I think that he started his most active season of his competition career. He's been competing a whole lot lately. And right now he seems to have Seth Burgett in an unfamiliar position right here, going to try to tickle his feet, it looks like.
Yeah, has him in a cross-archie position, looking at the inside.
Big heel hook right there. How soon? What was the time?
Was under an hour.
That's a 4-point play. 4-point play. Jacob Lamar with a little heel hook for 4 points in under a minute versus Seth Burgett. Very nice. Very sick.
So the other heavyweight didn't show up, so we're going to do
Yeah, who we got?
So we got 3.
Adeline versus Deanna. All right, guys. Adeline Lucas versus Deanna Ulmer. We're going to reset the timer here. Adeline Lucas in the black on black, and then Deanna. Oh, Deanna is on the front headlock position right here. Aggressive little snap down, rolls her all the way through, looking to try to make play with this front head and arm. She's got control of the elbow. She's got a deep loop with her left arm. See if she can make this little anaconda adjustment right here with her. She's got to get her right side, got to get her grip together. She got plenty of time on the clock and possibly make this a 7-point play. Looks like Adeline's doing a good job of keeping her weight heavy into her left shoulder that's stuck inside the choke. If she gets swept, things can change. There we go. She popped her head up. Oh, the ladies are getting after it.
Yeah, Adeline being very aggressive.
Adeline looking to pull into the closed guard. Just to make a hook. Oh, we got a tap. Oh, we got a 3-point arm bar, 3-point break for Deanna Ulmer, just outside of a minute. Oh, Adeline got the arm bar?
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. My bad, misspoke there. Very nice arm bar from Adeline. Boom.
Nice, we got Sierra Rodriguez.
And now we're going to move up to the 136 and up weight class. Next, we got Sierra Rodriguez and Suki Chin. We're going to see our ladies throw this next one. That was a nice armbar from Adeline Lucas. She said it's going to be a quick one. I dig that. A little find out fast energy. Reset that. Everybody set. Boom, shake and bump from the ladies. Again, sir. So we got Suki on bottom here. Looking to see if she can start playing some high guard. She's got one arm in, one arm out. She's grabbing her shin on this reverse triangle. Sweeps to the top side. This is a nice play for Suki. She can see if she can grab this arm or swap to a regular triangle.
Looks like that's the play she's making.
Big grab on the foot. She's got it locked. It's a little bit loose at her foot, but she's got it top. She's got a good pin in position. This is a great time to start looking for an arm or a big squeeze to see what you. Boom! 3-point play to the arm right there by Suki Chin. In a minute and a half. Very nice, ladies. Boom! Suki Chin with the 3-point arm bar. Triangle armbar dilemma. Very nice play by Suki Chin out of Om Jiu-Jitsu.
Hey, Chris. Other Chris. Hey, Chris, do you want to wait a minute? Yeah, I'm asking you, do you need to go? Do you want to run another one or you want to get mad?
Okay.
What's that?
We're doing best of 3?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Nice, got it.
Okay.
Draw a good star.
We're going back to the 145.
So we need to do Garrett.
Versus, Next, we got Garrett Moore versus Jeff Estrada. Garrett Moore, Jeff Estrada. And we saw Jeff Estrada earlier. Very technical, young, 14 years old. And we happen to know that a one Garrett Moore right there is the bendiest of the boys.
You got to respect having your full name on the back of your rash guard.
Brother.
Peak rash guard. Full name. And he's just doing splits right now just to show that he can do it.
In another world, Garrett was like a circus act, and he would like cram himself inside of a box or something like that. He's the most flexible person that I've possibly ever rolled with, outside of like a Ben Eddy.
And look, he's great at jiu-jitsu. I think he probably does very well in the HVAC business. I'm still trying to convince him to join the circus, though.
Oh, brother. If we could get him and Elias in the game, oh, big split of the knees right there.
Play.
Looking to try to get this Ashi position right here. Let's see if young Jeff is savvy in the leg game. Oh, Garrett uses it to come up to the top position. Very good idea. And now Jeff back to his close guard. Man, Jeff is young, but he's got some very good like fundamental guard recoveries and frames and stuff like that. That's high-level stuff to be understanding at 14. Garrett Moore looking to fall back on this leg.
Little belly down action.
Little belly down, straight ankle lock, it looks like. I think you guys got the better view for us. Oh, now he's going to go to the heel hook. Jeff does a great job of rotating. Time, guys, back to your feet. We got 4 minutes left, 2 minutes down in the match.
4 minutes left. Now remember, we got to beat one knee. Be careful of our elbows and arms getting isolated, okay? Good job. Now we're going to work. Get your head
Jeff using this shoulder crunch position. Oh, we caught a little knee right there, it looks like. A little sportsmanship between the boys. Dig that. Garrett going to try to wrestle up.
Big squat.
Now finds himself in the mount. Man, tough spot right here. Oh, Garrett, we're going to look to get his attention with a little punch choke. Especially when people put both hands down, I think that's a pretty solid play, to be honest. Just, you know, obviously in jiu-jitsu there's no strikes to the face or anything like that, but oh, he did. He got a 6-point punch choke from Garrett Moore. The dark arts prevail. 6 points. Very nice play from Garrett Moore. I do want to say shout out to Jeff, though, man. He's had some really nice jiu-jitsu today so far. 14 years old. Kid's got a bright future ahead of him for sure. You like to 170? Let's do. I think we got to do Brady and Lee. Brady Brooks, Lee George. We're going to go back to the 170-pound weight class now, where we've got Brady Brooks and Lee George, teammates out of 10th Planet Birmingham. 6 minutes, submission only. Looks like we're going to see the boys wrestle. Lee with a nice little pull right there. Brady got a big bend on the neck with that left arm already, putting half of that grip together. See if he can get his right arm a little deeper. Looks like he's going to try to transition to the back here. A little chair sit to an attempted rear triangle position. On your feet, guys. Reset. Nice. We're not going to wrestle on the pavement like the ADCC, unfortunately, today for you guys. We're going to keep that beautiful wall in the back. Very beautiful. It's the most beautiful wall. Lee George laughs out loud and says, I just pulled you in mouth. The guy's keeping it playful. Like I said, both teammates. Ooh, Brady's got a nice loop on this neck right here. This could be a tight spot for Lee George. Let's see if he can keep his frames together and control the shoulder tilt. He's keeping his
a bit of a defensive savant. He's pretty hard to put away.
He's very hard to put away. He just got his back flat to the ground. Earlier we mentioned in a previous match that keeping him on their side is a big deal. Lee pins himself to the mat to avoid getting choked, and he's still in the game. However, he does have a young Brady Brooks knee on belly position, going to keep staying on offense.
Yeah, we just had total opposites here. We had the youngest guy in the bracket. Now we probably have the elder statesman of the bracket, if you will. I'm not going to exactly say his age, but he's not the youngest chap.
Yeah, Lee is like Dave Cooper in that regard. He knows that and he loves that. That's their favorite thing. Oh, looks like we got a rear triangle armbar. Little short Americana modified armbar from the rear triangle. Brady Brooks, 3 points in our 170-pound weight class.
So, do we want to do Jacob versus Christian now, or Jake versus the guy you already went against for the round robin?
I think that Seth said that he could have it. So we're going to do Christian. Christian, you and Jacob are going to do a match. You're going to go against Jacob. All right, guys. Next, we got Jacob Lamar and Christian Eccles. This is a exhibition matchup, if you will. Both of these guys actually are going to get the bid today from our qualifier to be our 205-pound qualifier, and then our heavyweight qualifier, Christian Eccles, had a walk today. And so, once again, Jacob Lamar up from 205 pounds for the love of the game and the respect versus a young Christian Eccles, a.k.a. the Vanilla Gorilla. A little agreement who's going to play top and bottom there. A little subtle knee pick as Jacob pulls guard. And now he's keeping his butterfly hook on the inside. Good inside foot position. Against a big, heavy guy like Christian, you got to play inside foot position. He's such a strong dude. As you can tell, his nickname is the Vanilla Gorilla, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you run into a little bit of a dilemma when you're going against the Vanilla Gorilla. The boy can wrestle, so it's hard to find your way to top, but he's pretty heavy when he's passing too, so
Yeah.
a little bit of a lose-lose.
He's definitely got a very heavy hip-style professional MMA fighter and just loves to wrestle, play the top position, and melt people. He's got a good pin right here as Jacob tries to dig this underhook. He's looking to expose that Kimura on the top side of Jacob Lamar's right arm. But he's doing a good job of getting underneath. Jacob's got a little short underhook with his right arm. He's going to see if he can make use of it. Christian's going to... Nice work from Jacob Lamar. He's got a nice little sit-up guard, looking to make double butterflies. Good head position with he's hiding his kind of unicorn horn, as we call it, in his neck right there. It's ideal head position from the bottom player. Now Christian tries to reset it. Now Christian's got the head position and looking to see if he can start melting through these butterfly hooks. Ooh, Jacob tries to wrestle up, so Christian starts to pull him into this front headlock, this guillotine position. Looks like he's digging his hands heavy. He's being really heavy on his knees right here. I'd like to see Christian get heavier into his upper body and off of his knees. Jacob, the first one to get off of his knees, and you see that he makes his way out of the position. Very savvy. Jacob, a Cobra Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Christian Eccles, a brown belt at a 10th Planet Birmingham. Both of these dudes have been training and competing in Alabama for a super long time. It's awesome to see them both catch their bid today and then want to sort it out for respect and for your entertainment, free and live on YouTube. It doesn't get better than the spirit of that, brother. Christian with a nice pass here. Looking to get about the halfway mark. Neither guys really had offensive plays necessarily, but both really high-level jiu-jitsu. And usually, like the story in a previous match that we had earlier with Dave Cooper, these high-level matchups, these guys are going to go back and forth and have a tug-of-war, and then in the last minute or two, look to see if they can catch each other making a mistake. 3 minutes, guys. We got to see some offense, submission attempts. Let's go. Jacob doing a really good job. Oh, Christian with a nice pass right there. Nice play to the hip pass. Boom. Big press. Nice frames from bottom. Once again, the Vanilla Gorilla, very hard to move. Jacob catches the underhook. Left butterfly hook back inside. He's looking to get back to his guard after Christian passes guard right there. Christian Eccles is not somebody you want to let be past your guard for very long. He's going to slowly start to melt you, wither you away a little bit.
This handcuff.
Oh, he's got a deep backside handcuff. Right wrist control looking like, a little leg lock, little entry to the leg locks. Did the Vanilla Gorilla?
Trying to put him in the wedge, cuz.
Boom, he got a tap right there going to the wedge. The Vanilla Gorilla just pulled back a Nicky Ryan entry, it looked like, to the wedge. That was a sick three-point leg lock against a very high-level Jacob Lamar. Very good match, man. Like I
Big boy
said,
has motion, cuz.
brother, he's large, but the boy knows how to wrestle. But I do want to give a shout out to Jacob Lamar. Like I said, zero motivation to wrestle up in weight class against this guy. And literally was like, he's got to have a match against somebody.
He's a man of the people, man.
Who shall we call and who will go for him?
Yeah.
Here am I.
Here am I, he said.
So those two guys that you guys just saw, you're going to get to see both of them catch their bid to the next Twisters Invitational in our first ever championship matchups. Let's go Deanna and Jessica. Next, we're going to go back to the under 135-pound weight class for the ladies. Jessica and Deanna. Both of these ladies' teammates get to train with each other. They're definitely familiar with each other. Going to see the ladies wrestle it out. I'd like to also give a quick shout out to our camera guy, Nunchuck, Alex. Y'all can't see how nice his socks are. Now we got Jessica with a little takedown. She's going to get to the half guard position right here, setting up the chopping block. See if she can sneak this left knee through the middle. Look like she's going to try to float past right here and get her right toes inside of the knee as a butterfly hook. Oh, she might not need it. She can. Oh, there it goes. She's trying to sneak that left knee through the center and solidify that mount position. And there it is. Oh, Deanna still games. Deanna not having it. She knows she's got to keep those knees on the inside. Ooh, Jessica with a nice pummel with her right leg. That's going to be tough to deal with if she can get those toes behind the thigh like that. It's going to be really, really tough to hold them out. Jessica's still got a good pin on the upper body, both shoulders still super flat right here. She's going to try to cut and get to side control. Not a bad play. Very nice. Now that left knee goes across the belly for the knee on belly position, solidifies the mount. She's got Deanna Ulmer in the chopping block with 4.5 minutes left. Deanna's going to have to start to get to her side or start to frame with this left hand. If she stays flat like this, position's slowly going to start to, it's getting, Jessica's starting to creep past her shoulder line right there. Got her elbow all the way to the mat, head's low, shoulder looks like it's in the right position. This looks like, oh, and there it is, 6 point. Very nice play from Jessica, hitting the 6-point arm triangle against Deanna Ulmer. Fine work, ladies. Like I said, those ladies get to train with each other all the time. Very good, very friendly, good sportsmanship. Love to see it. What's up, handsome? And here we are now with the great Nunchuck himself.
Show the people your socks.
The people want to see your socks on me. Look at those. That's a man that knows how to make art.
Threads. He's got the threads.
Stay threaded. Hashtag stay threaded.
You can't levitate with those on, cuz?
Definitely got to be able to moonwalk in those bad boys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and now we're going to go to the above 135-pound division. We've got Suki Chin versus Sierra Rodriguez. All right.
Suki. Sierra.
Y'all are up. Boom, we got the ladies in the center, 6-minute timer. Ladies are gonna wrestle. Oh, Sierra looks like she caught double underhooks. Oh man, she got off balance during the play, wound up kind of pulling to the bottom, but she makes good use of it, isolates the leg. Suki with a counter inside heel hook.
That's a 4-pointer right there.
4-point heel hook from Suki Chin. Sierra Rodriguez looked like she was in the driver's seat there for just a brief moment, and then Suki with the old Uno reverse card.
Yeah, I know.
Classic Uno reverse card right there, dude.
I will say Suki just started playing legs, and as soon as she started, she was pretty dang good at it. I was like, maybe you should start doing this.
She definitely looked pretty serious on that inside hill
The
hook.
girl's got strong legs. You don't want to be locked in there.
Very nice. 4-point submission from Suki. That was beautiful. So next up, we're going to go to 145 pounds with Chris Capshaw and Garrett Moore. Chris Capshaw, Garrett Moore. This is also a very interesting matchup. Chris, like I said, a very heavy top player.
And the winner here is going to be our.
Yeah. And Garrett Moore, the bendiest of all the boys. The winner of this matchup is going to get our bid from our qualifier to the next Twisters Invitational for our first ever 145-pound strap. Like I said, this is a very interesting matchup. These guys definitely two different styles of grappler, both very gritty. I would say that Garrett is a little more of the creative, crafty, yeah.
This little play he has here with this overback grip, he does this all the time, and he has a lot of game from here. So it'll be interesting to see how Chris Capshaw navigates it. But he's doing okay here.
Garrett's jiu-jitsu is categorized almost exclusively by like just the Joker card in the deck. He's unlike anybody else. He doesn't make the same plays or follow the same rules. And now he goes to this triangle position right here. Once again, the man is just crafty and offers a very unique approach. See if Capshaw can navigate it right here. Oh, he lifts him. Oh, we got a lift right there. That's definitely we're gonna call that fair. No tombstones allowed. As sick as that would be, we're gonna keep the tombstones off of the YouTube channel. Oh, big double leg from Chris Capshaw. Garrett gonna stay in the pocket though and get this closed guard as he looks to make this super hook play with his on the left side of his body. Capshaw being heavy and anchoring him deep.
Yeah. Push for your forearm. Don't create your angle. That's fine. Believe this on the block for a minute for me, okay? Turn your knees towards the hip.
Chris is doing a good job trying to keep his head over Garrett's head to kind of keep this angle from happening, but also Garrett's, using that right form to try to take his head off the line and create some angle and space here to make some plays.
Yeah. From a traditional sense, Chris is doing a lot of the fundamentally correct things, staying patient, being heavy, maybe trying to let Garrett wear himself out a little bit and then pass his guard once and then make his play. But Garrett seems to be a little more of the offensive player. He's looking to try to force these exchanges a little bit more, especially if he can start putting some actual submission attempts from bottom. We might have an interesting decision. You got to try to submit each other, fellas. Sub only. Take a risk. Y'all wrestle to the center. Ooh.
Yep, good. Frame. Don't worry about that. Frame. On his arm. Get your left laces in front. Left arm cap out to the guard blocker and circle the nuts out. Put your foot inside of his arm. Let's go. Our blocker on the other side. That's fine. Circle. Okay, good job. Stay on. Elevate.
A little flex and bust out from the reverse back grip.
I think I saw that move in Poltergeist.
Yeah, that was.
2 minutes. Chase here.
Uh-oh, now we got Capshaw's got a good little mounted
got the
guillotine right
guillotine
here.
going.
Ooh, this is a very deep. Oh, he
Oh,
catches
got
it.
him.
Chris Capshaw punches his ticket to the first 145-pound championship match at the next Twisters Invitational. Very nice 6-point mounted guillotine from the great and powerful Chris Capshaw. That was an awesome match. That was probably one of my favorite matchups of the day. Just a very interesting dynamic between those two. Chris Capshaw is a professional MMA fighter and is very athletic and very game out of NXG. That was a powerful 6-point play. I happen to love a good guillotine, so that speaks to my heart.
You feel whole.
I feel whole. My heart swells 3 times the size that it truly is every time that somebody finishes a mounted guillotine. And so, or a standing guillotine. The standing guillotine really gets the sensei going, but we'll take a mounted guillotine. 6 points for the good guys.
I'll tell you what, the best submissions I've seen today so far, Adeline's armbar was nasty. And our boy Christian Eccles with the bag step into the cross Ashi heel hook was nasty, cuz.
As Christian's MMA coach, and I guess that makes me also his jiu-jitsu coach, I've never seen him do that, ever. Scary to think that the Vanilla Gorilla is turning into a leg locker, but that was a sick leg entry. The boy can wrestle, and he's got hands, brother. Scary day at the office for anybody.
I think what we'll do here is have a silver medal match with Caleb and Lee.
Yeah, we're going to sort it out with Caleb and Lee George next. Caleb Mays, Lee George. So Brady Brooks in our 170-pound division has already beaten both of these guys. So it appears that Brady Brooks is going to be our 170 bid.
This is for silver. Brady already won gold in this division.
DJ with the MVP play right there. Shout out to DJ repping the Alabama Twisters shirt right there.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a very powerful thing.
DJ is one of the owners and coaches here at Om Jiu-Jitsu, 2nd degree black belt. Just had him a little baby, so we appreciate him being out here and helping us.
Also have to say, while we're at it, if you guys haven't noticed, this gym is absolutely sick. If you guys are ever in Birmingham, you definitely need to slide by Om Jiu-Jitsu. Check out this spot. Maybe you hit that Friday night community open mat, free open mat, 6 o'clock on Fridays here at Om.
Yeah, it's a good time. I know you and your guys always come over here. Cobra guys come over here, a couple, people from different gyms. It's a good time, man. It's a party in here on Friday night. So if you're looking for some good rolls and a good time, hit us up. Just come through, 6 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. Friday nights, man. It's a good room.
Caleb Mays looking like he's got a good look at this rear triangle position. He's got really good control of that elbow. Looks like he's going to give it a big squeeze. See if he can't get Lee out of there. I like this arm crunch play a lot better, but I'd really like if he'd swap the arm to the other side to try to finish it. But Lee's a tough dude, but looks like he's going to get a tap right there. Caleb Mays, I believe we would call that a 3-point. I believe that was a 3-point play. I'm going to ask Lee. I know he'll be honest. Very nice work from Caleb. Lee! Is that a choke or a break? Okay. 3-point break for Caleb Mays. Very powerful. That rear triangle position can be very tricky to get a clean choke on. My favorite thing to do, and a lot of times getting guys out of there is to go to the arm. But obviously when you're talking PGF rules, you would prefer to see if you could get the choke. But the choke can be a little tricky from the rear triangle sometimes.
So we only have one match left here. We need to figure out a winner in this 135 bracket. So we got Adeline and Jessica Henley.
Nice. So let's run it right now. Adeline and Jessica. This is going to be to solidify our under the 135-pound bid to the Twisters Invitational out of our Birmingham qualifier, Twisters Underground here at Om Jiu-Jitsu. Ladies are ready to shake and bump. Ooh, man, big headlock throw from Adeline Lucas. Adeline looks like she's got it in third gear early. But Jessica being heavy on this guillotine. It looks like she's got a nice little
Dropping caught.
dropping a little katagatami right there with that left shoulder. You see a big crush with that left shoulder. Now she's got she's gonna try to work this arm up into the chopping block in the mount.
She's got about 30 seconds to get
She can
7-point play.
she can close the show and get this 7-point play in the finals. That'd be huge for Jessica Henley. Jessica's got a completely pinned flat to the shoulders, flat to the ground. Adeline's not making any side-to-side movement, getting to her shoulder. There she goes. She's starting to make a little tilt there. She's in this mounted position, keeping both shoulders pinned like that is the key to success. Melting your partner starts to get a little claustrophobic under there sometimes in the mount, especially if they can keep you stuck in the chopping block. But it looks like Adeline got her arms back down underneath. She's got underhooks. Now Jessica does a great job starting to play to this high mount. Let's see if she can start to make some type of triangle. Adeline looks like she's going to try to hold her right here to try to avoid any advancement of this triangle play from the mount. But now Jessica's got her grip broken again, looking to put her in this chopping block position, see if she can get her head down to the floor. Looks like she's starting to, Adeline's looking to start, it's not like she's starting to change color a little bit, looking to get on this Ruotolotine right here. She's all the way to the back right there. That was a nasty turn. The way that she turned the corner right there with that Ruotolotine at the very end. 6 points from Jessica Henley to punch her ticket. That was absolutely sick. 6 points from Jessica Henley right there. And I think that's all. I think that's the conclusion of all of our brackets. We're going to get a chance to talk to our winners for a second, so y'all hang out. Let's start with Chris Capshaw. Capshaw, let's come here, sir. Hey guys, if you won your bracket, that's all the brackets. If you guys won, stick around. We're gonna chat with you a little bit. Capshaw, you wanna slide in, dude? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the great and powerful Chris Capshaw. He is a man of few words, typically, and likes to let his body of work speak for itself on the mat. But Capshaw, you just won the 145-pound bracket. Yeah. You're going to have a chance to grapple for our first ever 145-pound belt at the next Twisters Invitational, assuming that your schedule is free and you're not beating someone senseless with your hands. If you haven't seen my man in an MMA fight, you should check that out as well. But how are you feeling, man?
Feeling good. Yeah, I went against two really good guys. The first one, 14 years old. Insane, and then of course Garrett, he's real game. So yeah.
It was definitely interesting, both of those matchups. Obviously that kid's got a bright future, right. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be super tough. And then the matchup between you and Garrett Moore is probably one of the y'all have the two polar opposite styles, you know what I'm saying? And so I was interested to see if you were going to keep the fundamentals solid and get them out of there. And look at you go. Capshaw makes us proud again, brother. Man, you have anything you want to say? How can people find you? You got anything coming up? Fights? Anything you want to promote?
Nothing lined up yet. You can check me out on Instagram, Cap_the silent one, on Instagram.
Do I hear peeplings of you having a stream, a UFC video game stream?
I do. Yeah, you can catch me on there, on my Twitch. Same thing. Cap the silent one on Twitch. I stream UFC, a little Marvel Rivals, Rainbow Six Siege. So you can catch me on there on Tuesdays and Saturdays and Sundays. So.
Let's go. See, I can't play you in the UFC video game because then we'll have to wrestle after that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I learned that the UFC video game is not for the sensei, brother. But man, very proud of you, dude. You look awesome today.
Yeah,
thank you for coming and playing.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to the guys at NXG. Capshaw's an absolute gangster, and he's going to represent y'all's gym at the next Twisters Invitational and maybe bring home that 145-pound Twisters strap. So big congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Very nice. Guys, up next, I'm gonna talk to Jacob Lamar. Jacob Lamar. I'm gonna holler at our 205-pound champion of the day. He's gonna get a bid for the first ever 205-pound strap of the next Twisters Invitational. And we didn't have a chance to mention it today while he was thraxing people that Jacob is one of the original owners of the Alabama Twisters. And so, man, to see that the Twisters staff and ownership is about it like that makes my heart swell to see you go out there and represent the gang like that, and Cobra and everyone as well. But man, after having a couple matches today, how are you feeling?
Man, I feel pretty good. I had to get over some respiratory stuff the past couple weeks, and you know, we always say with the Twisters community, we do this. You know, I mean, this is what we do, and I love the ownership aspect of it. I love the PGF aspect of it. But truthfully, competition is where I love to be. You know, it doesn't matter who it is on any given day. You know, Christian didn't have a guy, so hey, let's bump it up to heavyweight. Let's give him a scrap. But man, I'm really excited at the opportunity to grab one of those awesome Twisters belts. You know, like,
dude,
come take it.
Listen, I was also saying, I was like, listen, like I've been knowing Jacob a long time. It almost feels like when you got your black belt, you started competing like 10 times more than maybe you ever had in jiu-jitsu. I feel like you're competing all the time, leading from the front, staying active, staying about it. And like I said, dude, it was just awesome to see you get out there. And the fact that he grappled Christian Eccles, and if you've ever seen or heard of Christian Eccles or grappled him, man, that's a tough day at the office to run for just no reason except for respect. So once again, much respect to our boy here.
I heard Pat Downey's still asleep. So
Pat Downey is still snoozing somewhere right now in Pennsylvania or something like Maryland or something. We haven't heard much from Pat Downey since then, but
not knock on him, but I wanted to give Christian a good scrap, man.
Christian is an absolute gangster and a world-class athlete, and for you to just step out there on a whim and give him a match because he deserves one, some people are scared to play for blood, brother, you know.
Twist out.
Let's go, champ. Very nice. Up next, I'm going to talk to Brady Brooks. Oh, am I talking to Garrett Moore right now?
I was just going to say, you'll be seeing me in Decatur, pimp.
Oh, yeah, listen, Garrett Moore, good friend of all of us here in the Twisters community. I have to say that you have one of the most entertaining skill sets.
Thank you.
I love wrestling with my man here, Garrett. He didn't quite catch the dub today, but we're going to see him in Decatur, and he's going to make a little comeback.
We definitely got to show out some, but you know how it is. You can't win them all. The styles make the games, man. You'll never win 100% of the matches, but you can at least win 99%.
Brother, you won our hearts, that's for sure. That's for sure. Love you, Garrett. Love you, dude.
Twizzy's up.
Twizzy's up, baby. Hey, Brady. Waiting. So now I'm joined with the young and handsome and talented
Keep going.
and nice teeth and clear skin
We're almost there.
and a fantastic hairline, young Brady Brooks. All right.
We went too far.
And so, man, very powerful performance. How are you feeling after your matches today, man?
I'm feeling really good, you know, just feel blessed to be able to come out here do this every day basically now, you know. Going full time has really made like an impact, y'all can see. I mean, it just, to me, it looks effortless out there. It feels effortless. I'm super excited to keep competing for the Alabama Twisters, ready to take that belt. We're going double champ after about 2-3 title defenses.
Brady has already called a shot that he plans on bumping up a weight class and becoming the first double champ of the Twisters Invitationals. What a gangster.
Y'all can see, like, 170's a little too skinny for me. I like milkshakes, and we got July 25th, I'll be at Subculture with 10th Planet Nashville competing at 170. And then that's July 25th next weekend. September 17th is ADCC Nashville. August 29th, I'll be doing Grappler Den against Cameron Sheets. Super excited for that. It's going to be a tough opponent, so really going to be excited to get after him in the pit. Dog on a bone, you know?
Let's go. Let's go. All right, Brady, you got anything else you want to shout out?
Rear triangles against the world, dude. Peace out.
I definitely support that message. Rear triangle of the world, brother. So, yeah, young Brady Brooks, purple belt out of 10th Planet Birmingham. I'm his sensei, and I don't say nice things all the time in front of him, but that kid's getting good. He's going to be super good one day. Very proud of Brady. And then I'm going to talk to Christian Eccles. Vanilla Gorilla, can I borrow you for a minute, sir? Ladies, if I might borrow the handsome man, the handsome. It looks like the boy's done a couple push-ups before this interview. He was prepping all day doing push-ups just for this part right here, where he could bust a flex. Christian Eccles, the Vanilla Gorilla, how you feeling?
I feel great. I came in here, didn't think I was going to have a match. Jacob Lamar stepped up. Big props to him. I was sitting on the side, no warm-up. And then you called my name, and I was like, let's get it.
I felt like that was the only way to make it fair. You know what I'm saying?
Jacob's a beast, man.
Listen, I'm a black belt, and technically this dude's coach. I would never just take a match with him on the fly. That's what I'm saying. Like, love him or hate him, Jacob Lamar is as gangster as they make it. Say what you will about the man. The dude is an absolute gangster. He's not scared of anybody and is out there, especially now, like I said, on the back end of his jiu-jitsu career, and is more active than almost anybody of any age, of any belt. Like I said, squeezing the last little bit out of the juice. Jacob Lamar, he makes the Twisters ownership as proud as possible.
Yes,
we really do this.
He really the PGF, back up, somebody gets hurt, he's in there. And I'm like,
Oh, dude.
get after it. But these are young, hungry freaking dogs.
Well, listen, man, we're very excited to have you as our heavyweight bid for the next Twisters Invitational.
Yes,
You're going to look to collect a little jiu-jitsu strap while you're waiting in the wings as a professional MMA fighter. What's up next for you?
Waiting for the next the Twisters Invitational, of course, and then I got a Cage Fury offer in September. So MMA-wise, we're looking at Cage Fury. Not sure of the location, but I got an opponent, so we're up soon with that. And then I want to take over this PGF stuff around here, brother. Twisters up.
I would say that the Vanilla Gorilla is definitely chasing his dream in the MMA world, but I've told him several times, look, brother, whenever you are in between doing that or once you're done doing that, you got a lot of years left in this grappling situation. And he's one of the toughest people to grapple on the planet, in my opinion. Like I said, he's very powerful, very proud of you.
I've been doing jiu-jitsu my whole life, of course. Like, it's always been my go-to in MMA and everything. Everybody knows me as a wrestler, a grappler. And, I was like, can't really let it go to waste. Like, I love fighting, and that's my dream, of course. But, like, I'm really good at this, so it's freaking put myself on the map, Put Alabama on the map for sure.
Absolutely. Well,
Trying to follow in my coach's footsteps here.
you're making your sensei very, very proud. We love you very much.
Love you too, brother.
And then I'm trying to think. We've got I believe we also got Jessica Henley. I believe that we're going to chat with here in just a second. Vanilla Gorilla. We love you, dog.
Y'all watch out for the BG coming up.
There it is. Jessica, can I borrow you? Jessica just made the cringiest face ever about doing this interview. I'm gonna make her do it. She just likes to wrestle people. She doesn't want to chat with us, but she's the nicest person ever.
It's cool. This is the most viewers we've had on Insight.
They tuned in just because they knew that you were going to do this interview, and they were like, she's going to say some hilarious shit. She's going to start doing a stand-up bit in the middle of the thing. All right, so listen, all jokes aside, you won our 135-pound below bracket today. How are you feeling after catching a couple of chokes?
Pretty good. I don't know. I don't really have much to say.
I know that, but listen, I'll say it for you. That angle that you took on the Ruotolo in the finals, that was gnarly.
Thanks.
That made my heart swell for sure. And I love a good Ruotolo, and so watching you finish it and just like you were on the top side, like belly down, and watching you just like swap your shoulders around and pull your elbow through, I was like, that looks very, very tight, but very powerful performance. You're gonna be up for our first ever in the conversation for our first ever women's belts and stuff like that. How does that feel?
That's cool. I love belts, so I'll be excited.
Big belt guy, you
I
know.
love getting all the belts.
So-
I show my husband, I'm like,
I would
Where's your
say
belt?
that's dang shots fired at Fleroy Brown. I didn't say it; she said
just
it.
kidding.
But in all seriousness, I would say that Jessica's probably one of the most active jiu-jitsu competitors, like in the state of Alabama. She's grappling all the time, nearly like every other weekend. I feel like you're at some tournament. What do you got coming up in the next few weeks and months?
the only one I really have in mind is doing ADCC Nashville. Other than that, I just like find fun ones to do in between.
Well, listen, like I said, Some people lead on the mic and some people lead on the mats, and our girl Jessica Henley, she's leading from the front. Everyone, if you want to be great and powerful like Jessica, you should compete every other weekend just like she does. Fantastic work today. Anything you want to say?
I ain't got nothing.
All right.
Thank
Fantastic
you.
work. Fantastic work. And then I think we got maybe Suki. Suki! Suki is also appearing to be very into the interviews. Suki, can I borrow you since you're the champ of all of our stuff? Will you sit next to me and let me hold this microphone in front of you and you say stuff to it? Because the people want to see, they want to ask you about the hatred in your heart behind that heel hook exchange that was there at the end of it. That was a powerful finish. It looked very serious. Your coach said that you've just started like really playing legs, but that looked pretty mean to me.
It was all love, no hate. I do everything out of love.
Of
Absolutely
course.
no hate.
Of course.
I'm a gremlin, but yeah.
There was a different side of Suki that we saw for like 0.3 seconds. It's in there, and you let it out for just a moment, and now we see right back to your regular self. But that was very powerful. How are you feeling after your matches today?
I feel fine. I
Well-
want some more, but I'm okay.
Did you get like nervous before your matches or anything?
Slightly, but
Yeah.
it was more so from all the eyes.
Yeah, I have also I've grappled in a bunch of different tournaments and had MMA fights and all that. It doesn't matter if I go to grapple in front of people and we just like say that it matters and it's not open mat. I also get nervous, so I'm always interested to hear how people deal with that, or because you didn't look worried about it. You look like you went out there and handled business. So very, very powerful.
Yeah, I just made sure I went to the bathroom first.
That's the only fear that anyone has, like in a grappling match or in a fight and stuff like that. Just please don't mess up the mats and be on YouTube live.
I mean, I was told prior that she might throw up on me,
Oh no!
so I just had to make sure that wasn't gonna happen.
Was that a little like Egg McMuffin situation gone bad or something?
No, just she ingested some lettuce.
Oh, a little. You gotta. Everybody knows you gotta watch the lettuce these days. It's crazy out here. 2026. Get got by a head of lettuce. Well, man, would you like to try to like plug any social media or any matches or anything that you got coming up soon?
No, I have nothing coming up soon.
Listen, yeah, you do. You're the 136 and above ladies bid from the Ulm Jiu-Jitsu qualifier for the next Twisters Invitational. So can't wait to see you get out there and scrap it out. Throw a little strap over the shoulder. Let the strap do all the talking. And me, I'll do all the talking as well. But
That's perfectly fine with me.
sick. Very. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So look, I think did I miss somebody, Russ?
Did you get Dave Cooper?
Oh, I got to talk to TurboTax. Dave, can I borrow you, sir?
And then I think we'll take a group.
Do we want? Okay, yeah. Do we want to talk to like Anna or anything? Okay. Yo. What's up, Dave? So listen, brother. You won our 185-pound bracket today?
Yeah.
Brother, I have to say that watching you go out there and survive like the 86th time in a row in competition, the young, hungry, fast, heavy attack on the front end, and then you just weather the storm, and then you're there in the late rounds to put them away. I called you the boogeyman earlier, brother. That's how it looks.
Well, I was hoping to change that pattern this time. It just didn't work out. I really wanted to come out and take that dude down. I had a plan. I was going to shoot like a low sweeping single. That was going to be my idea. His legs were so far away, it just didn't work out. I wound up pulling guard again, and turned into that. It went bad fast. It was like a minute in. The dude had me in like some sort of reverse triangle and like an armbar situation, you know?
Well, like I said, we've seen you survive 1,000 gunfights and then just still be there, ready to finish the job, man. Honestly, I have to say that Dave trains at 10th Planet Birmingham with me, and I gave him his black belt. But this is one of the guys that I look up to the most, and especially our gym or our community. Dave, I gotta ask, most people that are your age, they are definitely not even doing jiu-jitsu, much less competing out here with these young dudes, or like maybe they're hiding in these masters divisions and stuff like that. Do you have any kind of advice about like your headspace or your mentality towards training or competing, or what you get out of it that you want to share?
Well, I force myself to do it. I don't like doing it, I'll be honest. Like, I force myself to do it because of the discomfort it causes, all the anxiety. Like, I was getting butterflies on the way here and stuff. But
Well, I was just telling Suki that no matter how many, I've had thousands of wrestling, grappling matches, MMA fights, other sports and stuff like that. I still get nervous every single time. It's just like you learn like where to put them, and stuff like that. So
I'm trying to get over them. But the as far as advice, well, first of all, I was watching this GSP video, like a short or something, where he was talking about nobody cares. Like, all that stuff is in your head. Like, and the release afterward is worth all this shit beforehand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you were able to persevere through something is a real...
And the peaceful feeling that it offers once it's done and passed.
Right.
I definitely can attest to that.
And the result almost doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of people will. I think the bracket would have been larger if people were less afraid of losing.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like before the day even started. I was like, Dave, what's it looking like today? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get out there and try some new stuff. And I was like, let's go. Like, Dave gets it, especially even in the PGF. The whole idea is to like not be so concerned about getting submitted. In a normal tournament, you get submitted and you're out of the tournament, right? But that's not the risk. You know that you're going to get more matches in a traditional PGF style tournament. And so you get a chance to go out there and risk it for the biscuit, if you will. And then, like you said, if you get submitted, you'll survive. Like, it feels like it's going to eat you. And like, as a coach and a owner of a gym and stuff like that, I've been submitted in competitions by young competitors or freaking blue belts or something like that back in the day. And it was like, oh man, like everyone's going to know and everyone's going to find out. And I'm going to have to sell my gym and like all my students are going to leave and all this kind of stuff. Insert whatever you want right there for your life and how it applies to your situation. My old lady's not going to respect me. She saw me get belly down rear naked choke, but it's never that way. And you come back from it with new lessons and this growth. And that's like, to see somebody in your shoes, you've already gotten your black belt, with traditionally like not a lot of reasons to have to compete or want to compete. You're just still like chasing like the growth of it. And that's like something that I wish more and more people had that mentality.
I still feel like I'm getting better.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So,
He
like,
is.
when I stop getting better, I'll stop competing, But it's like, in the training room, you don't really know for sure whether the stuff you're doing is worth anything. So you got to go out there and send it. Like my last match at that at the thing you guys put on at Iron City.
Yeah.
I was going out there to try this thing I was doing from bottom side control. Right. Turned out I'm pretty sure that's just a gimmick. And I should abandon that. That's a bad idea.
You threw it through the fire and decided that it's not built for that.
That's probably not the play.
I remember in season 6 of the PGF being like, I'm just going to counter everybody's leg locks. When people try to leg lock me, I'm just going to counter them. And Andy Varela and Hodger Gracie were like, you ever thought about just like not letting them grab your leg? And I was like, but I worked so hard on all these counters. I promise they work on all my blue belts. It's like, all right, versus my worthy adversary. It does not work that way. I will adapt and overcome.
You never know. I mean, you got to go actually try it with somebody who really wants to win,
Yeah.
To know if what you're doing is worthwhile. Plus, dude, like, fatigue will make there's a cowards of us all or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Fatigue, like, makes cowards of us all.
I think that's like the number one thing that wins or loses MMA fights or jiu-jitsu matches and all that in general is like, hey, you look really sharp in minute 1, but what about minute 8, or minute 10 or minute 15?
You
It's
gotta
like,
go. If you've never been introduced to the level of fatigue that we're talking about, like, you will not, like, it is a withering sort of, you got to go through it.
And it
You gotta
also
go
is like
inoculate yourself
it's
to
also
it.
like a reminder that you're mortal and that you can be like anybody. You get your black belt jiu-jitsu, you're like, I'm a weapon. Like you're a meltable weapon. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you hear stories about people like their car breaks down or something, and they're out in the wilderness and it's like snowing outside, and they try to walk, and they decide about 30 or 40 feet from the car that they'd rather just lay down in the snow and die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you kind of understand why they would do that.
Yeah.
After you've been,
Somebody's body triangling you and
Yeah.
smothering you and stuff like that.
And you're just tired.
Yeah.
It's just fatigue. It's literally, it won't even be that bad. Like you may even be on top winning, but
Yeah.
you're so tired that you want to quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, listen, Dave is my homie. I will sit here and talk to Dave for 2 more hours if we keep going. Dave, congrats, dude. You're an absolute gangster. Thank you for always supporting the Twisters and what we do at 10th Planet Birmingham. Man, you're the truth, brother. I wish if there were only everybody thought like Dave, and we got everybody at 20 that thought like Dave, we would beat everybody on the planet.
You know what, man? Like the support from people that have actually competed. It's like nobody's out here criticizing you. The hard part is actually stepping out onto the mat. But then once you start mixing it up with people, I've received nothing but support from people that I respect.
Yeah.
Some people that just want to talk.
Yeah.
But they've never done it. They're the ones that are actually critical.
Yeah.
And so
for sure.
It's whatever. You can dismiss them. They can try it.
Like I said, we're definitely going to get to see Dave try it again at the next Twisters Invitational, man. So thank you again for being here. We love you lots, Dave. Guys, I think that's all we've got for the day. It's been a fun one. We look forward to having our next qualifier out in Decatur on August 15th. Uncle B-Mac gonna be there. We're gonna bid the other side of the brackets for our Twisters Invitational Championship matchups. That is gonna be around September or October. We're working on a lot of things behind the curtain, behind closed doors, guys. Us and the ownership, we're putting together more events. The PGF staff and the ownership of the entire league, they're working on things. So this thing continues to expand in all different directions. And I'm just really, really excited about what it's going to do for the Alabama community and dumping back into our people instead of just celebrating what happens in Las Vegas, because that part is incredible and it is the funnest time of the year in jiu-jitsu. However, like I said, what does that mean for us here at home in Alabama? Well, the Twisters got you, and we're going to be very excited to continue to give better opportunities. I do want to also talk to you guys and remind y'all that August the 28th or 29th, I forget which Saturday that is, we're going to have our first ever Twisters Invasion at NXG. So you guys can come and get down. The open mats that we've founded the Twisters on, cross-training open mats, welcoming, opening our doors, encouraging our students to get outside of our gym and go to other gyms. We're going to celebrate and continue that tradition at NXG August 28th, August 29th, whichever Saturday that is. So like I said, we'll have some more promos, some posters, some posts and flyers and stuff like that for you guys soon about that. But very excited about Michael Bateman opening the doors to NXG, and we hope to see everybody around, especially in the Montgomery area. Come hang out, come support, come roll, and it's going to be a great day, man. All right. Russ, you got anything for the boys?
Appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back soon.
Quiz is up.
Take a quick photo. Champ.